Hey my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to talk with you about 7 signs that you were born to be a motivational speaker. Look, I've been speaking for many years now, and I've met a lot of people who want to get into this industry. They want to speak, they want to share their message, they want to tell their story. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 signs that you're meant to do this, and if you understand this video, then I bet you that you will get started as soon as it ends. So please listen up, my friends. The first sign that you're called to be a motivational speaker is that you're always motivated. You're the type of person that gets up out of bed and you're so excited and delighted to take on the day. In fact, sometimes you have a type A personality, which means you like to get things done. But not only that, you see opportunities early and often, and you know exactly what it takes to get things done the right way. If you're always inspired and you're always smiling, and you're the type of person that can't get that smile off your face, that's one sign that you're called to be a motivational speaker. Alright, the second sign that you're called to be a motivational speaker is that you love to talk. But not only do you like to express your ideas, people like to hear them as well. Now, if you're the type of person that always finds yourself talking and no one listens, then you probably shouldn't be a speaker. But if you find that people are gripped by your ideas, by your stories, by your experiences, and they want to keep on listening, that's the second sign that you're called to be a motivational speaker. Now, the third sign is that you have experience. You have substance. You have a story to tell. And you know that it needs to be shared with the world. You know, every once in a while, I meet people that have a story that is so incredible that I tell them, you know what? You have to share this story with every single person in this world. And if you're that type of person that's been through something that most people just cannot understand, and you have an interesting way to wrap it up, then most likely, you are called to be a motivational speaker. Now you might be asking, Daniel, how do I know if I really have a good story? Because a lot of people have stories, right? And how do I know mine stands out? Well, here's something I'm gonna tell you. If you're asking that question, most likely your story really isn't that strong. Or it means that you need to strengthen your story so that it reaches people in the right way. Let your story be the one that touches people's minds, their hearts, and more importantly, their souls. The fourth sign that you're called to be a speaker is that you understand the natural laws of the universe. What I'm basically saying is that there's some people out there that just understand how things work. For example, they naturally know about the law of cause and effect, which basically means that if something happens, there's a reason why it happened. Or they might understand the law of sowing and reaping, that if you continue to work and you continue to plant seeds, that eventually you will grow trees. Now, if you're someone who understands these natural laws and you've been applying it consistently for your whole entire life, but then you read a book that pulls them out even more, that means you really need to pay attention and start teaching these lessons. Because if you've already been applying it and then reading books will help you to multiply it, that's a clear sign that you're called to be a motivational speaker. You see, this is exactly what happened to me. I always knew the laws instinctively. But once I opened up some books and I started reading, I really understood how these laws could be applied on Earth. And if you're the type of person that intuitively know these laws, and the moment you start to apply it, you start seeing results, then you need to share these lessons with other people. The fifth sign that you should speak to the world, and probably the most important one, is that you feel called to do it. Now, having that calling is something that no one can take away from your life. That calling is so deep within you that you can't stop thinking about it. In fact, it lives within you so deeply every single day in every single way that you can't even stop yourself from preaching and teaching to everyone you meet. That's exactly how I was when I started. Not only did the knowledge come to me naturally, but teaching the knowledge and sharing it with others was something that I loved to do. It was something that gave me energy. It was something that multiplied positivity. The sixth sign that you're called to be a motivational speaker is that you already do it. Like I said before, you already speak to people, you already coach people, you already mentor people. You're already telling them exactly how to live their life, and when you do this, they're saying, you know what? You helped me out a lot. Or they recall a situation where you coached them and it was life-altering to them. My friends, if you're in that situation where you find yourself repeatedly coaching people and sharing your own precepts that allows them to change their life, that means that you're doing something professionally that you haven't been paid for already. What I'm basically saying is that if you're coaching people on an amateur level, it's time to step it up and make sure to take it to a professional level and learn the business of speaking so that you can do it consistently for the rest of your life. And the seventh sign that you're called to speak is that other people tell you that you should do it. Now, this goes both ways because sometimes people don't tell you that you should speak, but it's something that you should do. Maybe, for instance, you're more introverted like I was when I started. I wasn't the type of person that told stories or gave anecdotes or made sure that people understood my examples. But once I understood that I was gifted with wisdom, coupled with the ability to teach that wisdom, I decided to go forth. I decided that this was something that I had that no one else knew that I had to share with the world. Let me make something very clear. There's nobody in my family or friend group that ever told me that I should speak. And it's simply because it was God's purpose that was buried within my soul. It was something that only God can tell me to do. I didn't need validation from people to get me started. What I needed was God to call me to do something that I never even thought I can do. And that's why you're seeing these inspiring messages. Now, for the extroverted people, the people who are always talking, you have to understand that if you're being warned by other people that you're supposed to speak, that's a clear sign, a clear indicator that you're meant to do it. My friends, this is Daniel Alley, and I just shared with you 7 signs that you're called to be a motivational speaker. Now, before I end this video, I want to share something with you. There's a lot of people who want to become a motivational speaker for the wrong reasons. And this is a type of business where anyone could enter. In fact, you can pull up a smartphone, record a video, and upload it on social media instantly. But it's also the kind of industry that you have to learn about. It's the kind of industry that is always changing. And if you don't have the right intentions, you'll never head into the right directions. But if your heart is pure, then you'll always know what to do in order to be secured. My friends, this is Daniel Alley. If you feel like you're called to be a motivational speaker and you want to impact people and tell your story and share some lessons that you know other people need, please write me at info@danielalley.com. I'll share some tips, some advice, and give you the best ideas that I can possibly give to get you started in the right direction. Always do big things and make sure to share this video with someone else who really needs it. Follow me on all the other social media platforms and also type yes in a comment section below if you understand exactly what I'm saying in this video. Because I just gave you 7 signs that you should be a motivational speaker. And if this video touches just a few people that decide to do it and go all the way with it, then that makes me happy. My friends, this is Daniel Alley. Always do big things and continue to inspire people for the rest of your life. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.